I'm Janey Starling. I'm co-director of feminist campaign organisation Level Up, and we're very excited to be coming to Loud Women Fest. We are genuinely just feminist hellraisers. So Level Up is a UK gender justice organisation. So we campaign around cultural moments, actually, more than changing laws, to make the UK a better place. So you might have seen us flying planes over football pitches to protest rape in sports. You might have seen us, we produced the UK's first guidelines on how to report fatal domestic abuse in the press. Recently, we've been doing lots of baby protests to demand an end to the imprisonment of pregnant women. And most recently, we've actually just launched a campaign on abortion, to decriminalise abortion in the UK, because obviously abortion is healthcare, so it shouldn't be considered as a criminal offence. So we do a bunch of different things. We're UK wide, and we're not a charity, so we don't provide services, and we're not held by charity law, which allows us to be much bolder. But ultimately, we just do feminist shit and have fun doing it. So the Abortion is Healthcare campaign was launched very recently in the wake of 2 women who are actually being prosecuted under abortion charges in the UK, which is so bizarre, because obviously abortion is healthcare and the choice to end a pregnancy is that of the pregnant persons alone. But because there is still a law in place under the 1861 Offences Against the Person Act, which is a piece of Victorian legislation that came into place way before women even had the right to vote, that law is still in place, which means that if you have an abortion without the permission of 2 doctors, then you're considered a criminal. So, you know, it doesn't take into consideration that abortion pills are available, that, you know, women should have, women and any pregnant person, trans men, whoever is pregnant, you know, no one should get to determine the course of your life other than you, because ultimately, yes, we're talking about pregnancy, but we're also talking about the choice to become a parent or not become a parent. And Level Up takes a reproductive justice angle. So, you know, the abortion movement has talked a lot about rights, but we don't believe that rights are really worth much without access. And we also believe, you know, on one hand, we're campaigning to end the imprisonment of pregnant women, because we just don't believe that pregnant bodies should be policed. And when you decide to have a pregnancy, and if you want to bring a child into this world, you know, a prison environment is absolutely not a place to do that. It's so completely violent, and it's such a violation of your rights as a parent and as a pregnant person. And at the same time, we also demand that, you know, if you want to end a pregnancy, then you should have the right to end a pregnancy, and the state shouldn't get involved in that. And our ethos is one of bodily autonomy, and it's about, you know, people's desire to live the lives that they want, to be parents, to not be parents, but not have those very intimate and personal and bodily decisions being made by the state or being made by judges, or, you know, for that matter, really being made by doctors either, because abortion law in the UK, you know, is only halfway there. It's good that obviously it's regulated and that, you know, it's safe, but, you know, it shouldn't be that if you don't go through the medical system, then it's a criminal offence. That's really out of order. So we need to change it. So that's what we're doing. And you might have seen we had a bunch of posters across London. We just commissioned loads of research into actually how much people in the UK understand abortion law, and only 1 in 4 people knows that it's illegal, which is wild. So actually the vast majority of people don't even know what the law is. We also found that 1 in 3 women wouldn't know how to access an abortion, or wouldn't be able to advise a friend on how to do it. So, you know, we have very poor knowledge actually in the UK, and it becomes an issue of access to information, access to resources, access to clinics, but also just broadly like access to the tools that we need to live our lives. We still don't have that, and it just seems like a very basic ask.
Bringing that are you coming to?
I'm coming.
You're coming, yay!
Of course I am. I'm not going to miss the Loud Women Fest. I don't think I've missed one yet. When I come to Loud Women Fest, I'm going to be talking on behalf of Level Up about bodily autonomy and the campaign to end the imprisonment of pregnant women and the campaign to decriminalise abortion. So all of those things, and hopefully you'll learn a lot and feel fired up to get involved. Okay, I'm really excited to see Bug Eye. They're so cool. I love the kind of disco punk vibe. Menstrual Cramps are outrageous, never fail to entertain, so I'm very excited for that. Idoris, obviously, personal fave. And also Jalan. Like, Jalan is so fucking talented and has the most amazing voice, so super excited for Jalan.
Yay. Do you remember when we went and recorded Reclaiming Streets in that studio at Dean Street? And I think Gillan had gone first.
Yeah.
So everyone was listening to her vocals and like, I was like, who the fuck is this?
Fuck is that? That's what I was like. I was like, who the hell is this? Why am I even singing? Why is everyone singing? Just put her on it. I love Loud Women. Obviously, I am a Loud Women stan, and I personally, as a musician and activist, got so much confidence and found so much belonging and community from Loud Women. And I also just think it's such a nourishing space to be a part of, both as a performer and as an audience member. There's such a like beautiful, warm, kind, safe community that just kind of like fills you with hope and is a really important space to recharge, whether that's a festival or just gigs. So big fan of Loud Women over here.
You like it as well.
Well, so Cassie, you've done so well. Legit, you've done so well to like build this from an idea in your head to like a full fucking festival that's getting like so much traction, so many people, bigger.
You know, that's the thing. It was never even an idea. I never kind of set out to do this. It had literally just grown out of necessity. Like I wanted to put on one gig, and then other bands started saying, "I hear you put on gigs. Will you put on us as well?" And it's kind of grown from that one gig that you laid out, in fact.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of turned into this beast with its own life, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
She was just walking home.